There's a saying that the truth will set you free. And the truth is not a belief. I'm not asking you to believe in me. It's definitely not a religion, and it's not even so much spiritual. The truth is simple. And you know the truth. How can you distinguish the truth? It's when you confirm to yourself inside, when you get this aha moment, when it makes total sense, and you see that the previous way is not really efficient anymore, is not really real anymore, the previous way. So in those moments, you recognize the truth. But yet again, you cannot change the truth into knowledge and then stack all those truths very neatly in the folders, and then you can claim, I know the truth. I've heard it 1,000 times, which means you have transformed it into knowledge, and you're still residing in the knowledge, not in the truth. So the truth must be lived every single moment. It must be alive. It is the source. It is consciousness. It's boundless. It's so much bigger than the mind. So when you hear the truth, you recognize the truth, that's a recognition, yes. But it's not the claim that now that's it. You heard it, now you know it. The mind says, now I know it. I got it. Oh, thank you, okay. I'll come back next year. How do you know that you live the truth? It's when every moment is the truth. How do you know that you're enlightened? Is when you don't know that you're enlightened. You're simply open, simply here. And the mental processes are absolutely not important. Because they're, first of all, so slow. They're redundant. They're retired. A mental process, if we examine understanding, how slow is that? Understanding, it's a process, isn't it? It takes time. You need to analyze it. You need to weigh your options, the pluses, the minuses. And then you make some kind of conclusion. The whole thing is so slow. And it never ends. Understanding has no ending. You can never conclude the processes of understanding, because then there's another understanding, and another one, and another one, and another one. And you need a lot of time to understand. So why don't we recognize that it's old. It's the previous software. It's the old way. Just like people used to walk, then they were riding horses, boats, then they invented the cars, now we have the plane. It's a new way, it's a much quicker way, much faster way, much more direct way, much more immediate way. So why should we stick with the processes of understanding? They're so slow. So there must be an immediate way. You see, you are immediately here, isn't it? Well, try not to be here now. I'm not saying, to stand up and walk, that's a process. I'm saying try not to be. Can you do that? Try harder not to be. You will see it's a bit impossible task. So somehow you are already present, isn't it? Are you already present? Yeah, you're here. You're now. So the inner workings of the mind, they're a bit like, you know, in the old days, the gentlemen used to have the watch in their shirt or in their jacket. You know, and this watch, they open it up, and it has all those, gears. You know, and then you could see they're so nice. You know, they're fully mechanical, and they have those gears. That every gear is moving another gear, and that's how these arrows show the time. So this is exactly how the mind works, like those gears. That's why you have time. I don't have time, but you have time. I don't live in time. I live now, here, eternally, boundlessly. The concept of time is not resonating with me. Time is energy. Time is concept. That's why everybody experiences it quite differently. Sometimes the time is so long and slow, sometimes it's just so fast it's gone. It's not fixed, first of all. So it's a stream of energy. This is what time is. And the mind is like those gears which is stuck in time. And thus we need to reverse those gears. To reverse the time, we could say. So that you come out of time and you remain fully here. Fully now. That you don't need any more processes, slow processes, like gears as well. So you can function a lot more faster, a lot more immediately. This is what I call the quantum reality. That you are here now, alive, and you're no longer stuck in a linear reality. In the ABC reality, because the quantum reality is, it's all already here. The 3D reality is ABC reality with 3 dimensions. The process of understanding is actually a 2D reality. The energy is the 3rd reality. The space, the space is the 3rd dimension. But the mind itself is, we could say it's 2D because it's A to B to C, isn't it? A, B, C equals something. And the mind is navigating left and right from A to B to C. Conclusion is D. When you meditate, you come above the mind, so you come above the labyrinth. From A to B to C, now you are in 3D, you are above the mind. When you observe the mind, you are already above the mind. And then you say you have a higher view, higher picture. You can see more. You have insight. Insight into the mind from one direction and into the truth from another direction. So the insight can be 2 ways, either into something lower or into something higher, into the truth. or an insight into the old stuff and saying, aha, I got it, it's now this is too old. So the insight is like a double-edged, because it reveals the truth and it reveals something of old. It cuts through the illusion. The insight, realization. Realization is more appropriate term, because insight by definition means inner seeing. Inner seeing. So this is an introduction to the old you, an opportunity to see the new you, which is direct, immediate, already existent. You're not going to disappear anywhere. So it's direct, immediate, real, timeless, boundless, discoverable here and now, being here and now, isness here and now. That is the real you.